What's up, guys? Matt here, coming at you with another quick video. We're going to take a look at these McCue, I think I'm saying that right, high clearance links. Been using these for a bit now, and I've been meaning to do a video on them. Wanted a set for the Bronco, so figured this was a good chance. So you can see how these links are tucked up in here. And the way these are designed, they kind of come in and up. And so you gain a little bit of room in here where you're not hitting, you know, rocks as well. All of this area where that's tucked in a little bit farther, you know, you're not hitting anything. So pretty cool design, and they work overall. I've been going with these. They kind of become a favorite here lately because they're so dang cheap. You know, they're $21 is what I paid, I think, for a set of 4. And then you also get a steering adapter, and I haven't installed it, but what it does is basically it has a piece that goes from here back and over, and it puts this steering link here behind the axle. You just have this part, so you gain this clearance here. I haven't installed any of those. I don't have too much of a problem with that hitting. Normally, it's just kind of a bonus that they come with that. But really, I've been picking them up just because they're cheap, high clearance links that I can throw on every rig. So they work really well. I like how they kind of tuck in. So the way they come, they don't have like balls in here or anything. So they just kind of are loose. You know, I know a lot of people are taking like the rubber seal off of these, you know, you can see how loose my rear end is there. That just gives like a little more flex, basically. And so these are kind of already made that way, basically. So if you like that, that's a plus, I guess. Anyways, these are really cool. I just wanted to show them off. So I'm gonna get the rest of these installed, and we'll do a little run with this thing. I did change my front shocks out. I'm gonna do a shock setup for this on another video. I have a set of the internal sprung shocks. I've had these for a long time, been meaning to put them on something and do a video. I'm trying to run the spring inside pulling down. So if this was set normal, you can see they sit all the way down. They don't have give like this, because I got the spring in there pulling them down, keeping the shock together. When you go off of something, the weight from your wheels and axle drops that spring anyways and gives you the travel. But when you're going up something, you got that little bit of that spring pulling. See how it pulls the body like back down. So I think it's really going to be important for this thing with all the top weight. So I mean, even all the way up like that, you can see it pulls that body back down, so you're keeping that weight closer to the axle. We'll go over a full shock video with those later. I just wanted to get to these right now, and then we're gonna run it and then look for the shock video coming. Another thing I forgot to mention, if you don't like the color on these, the paint comes off really easy with some of this $high paint remover. Or nitro fuel, I guess some people call it. All right, so I kind of want to show you guys how these go together. You can see we're gonna get rid of the bar here. We'll still have this short arm up front, but we're putting it back here. My only concern is when you go up over something, if you get stuck and you have to back up, are you gonna be dragging that on anything? So we'll find out how that works. But if that's not an issue and the steering still works well, then like this is genius. So you just put this piece on. You're gonna need a little longer screw back here. You do have to flip your hubs. You'll put left to right, right to left, and obviously mount with the tab in the back. And then this piece, I have to put our bushing back in here. And then you'll have to have a little bit longer screw here also, because you're going to go through this piece. All right, so this truck at this point now has, you can see I put the amber lights in the fog light area, just like the two different color lights there. We've got the Emax servo on it. We have some Treal overdrive gears in the front. I believe I did the 13 tooth, not 100% sure, maybe 14, I don't know. We have the brass steering knuckles, brass diff cover. Those are just a little cheap set off of Amazon. Anytime I do a servo, I do aluminum or some type of better steering links because the stock ones are horrible. So we have the aluminum steering link on there. And now these high clearance links, giving us all kinds of clearance here, looking good. Got the steering link out of the way. I think I'm probably gonna like that. Everything's tucked up in here. It doesn't look like I'm having any rubbing at the moment. That drive shaft is very close to the steering links, or steering link, and very close to the high clearance links there, but it's not rubbing. So the fact that that all fits in there and doesn't rub is amazing. So overall, we gained a lot of clearance with this. So let's go run it and we'll see how it does. Again, these are the McCue high clearance links. I will have a link in the description. I got them off of eBay, like $21 for this set of your 4 and the steering adapter. So you don't get your uppers. I didn't 4-link this. Not really too worried about that on this thing. I'm really, other than a motor, I'm close to probably being done with this. I want to keep it pretty much the way it is. Just some minor improvements like I've done. So we'll do the shock video next for sure. And then, but let's go see how it runs now. So you see here a quick little shot next to my other rig. You can see the steering link tucked away. And I got to say, after running this for a little bit, I was pretty excited to do the rest of my rigs this way, to be honest. I think I'm going to like it. Maybe I'll do 1 or 2 more for now, and we'll see how they perform and make sure I'm going to like it and everything. But just one quick run on this thing, and it did very well. And, you know, some of the spots where you really nose down like this, I think, you know, every now and then you might hit that steering link. So just having it tucked out of the way is pretty nice. You can see this thing's performing pretty well to be kind of a scale trailing truck. It's doing a little bit of rock crawling here. So overall, I am thrilled with how this Bronco is running right now. So as far as these links go, they definitely have my approval. Like I said, you know, for the price, like, you can't get any better at the moment. And, you know, they're nice and thick, so I don't see them breaking. I like the plastic. Honestly, I think a lot of times plastic slides over rock better. So the fact that they're plastic is fine with me. And, you know, I've had some 3D printed links that, you know, I snapped pretty easily. I don't see these breaking. I've been running some on one of my other rigs for a pretty good while now, and no issues at all. So, you know, I've got a decent little bit amount run time on these things, and overall, I just really like how they perform for the price. Hard to beat. So I'll have a link in the description. Definitely check them out. I'll link everything in the description, you know, that I'm running on this rig, and some of my other favorite SCX24 upgrades. If you guys feel like picking something up from the links, it helps out the channel, so I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, click the bell so you get notified when I'm posting these videos. I keep telling you, I got a lot of stuff coming, and I mean it. Like, I got a lot of stuff coming. So I appreciate everybody watching. Enjoy a little bit of crawling here, and let me know if you need anything. Peace.